My heart's fire is burning me down to the sound of the pulsing beat when you melt away like ice on a summer's day. Stay tonight. I can't pretend it, I know who I'm dealing with. Who are you? Is it true? I don't mean anything, I am just one for the road. I know I have a heart. It's breaking to pieces, I'm begging for mercy. I know I have a heart. It's burning with fire, there's lust and desire. I'm begging for mercy. I know I have a heart. It's burning with fire, there's lust and desire. I'm begging for mercy. It's burning with fire, there's lust and desire.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Vone vlog with me, Marcelo, the lead singer of The Vone. This is Vone vlog 22. What a journey it's been. It's Vone vlog 22 already. And today we're going to be looking at 2020 in retrospect, seeing as it's the last vlog of the year. What does this mean? It means that I have a challenge for you guys. Now I know 2020 has been a hard year for all of us, and we have probably a lot more bad memories than good memories, but I challenge every one of you out there to drop in the comments your best memory of 2020, all right? So we're gonna get down to it. I'm gonna play you lots of songs, and I'd like to see your comments down there. We're gonna talk about it. Feel free to open up and also share your worst memories. This is the Vone community. I'd love you guys to feel really comfortable because I will definitely be sharing all my stuff with you guys and opening up. But I challenge you guys primarily to drop your best memory, even if it's hard to find one because it's been such a hellish year. It also means I'm gonna be playing all the singles that the Vone released this year for you guys, as well as my favorite songs that I learned this year, songs that I've already played in past Vone vlogs that I think are worth playing again. So, without further ado, let's get to it. If you take a life, do you know what you'll give? Odds are you won't like what it is. When the storm arrives, would you be seen with me by the merciless eyes of the sea? I've seen angels fall from blinding heights, but you yourself are nothing so divine. Just next
odds will betray you, and I will replace you. Can't deny the prize, it may never fulfill you. It loves to kill you. Are you willing to die? The coldest blood runs through my veins. You know my name. 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 All right. I gotta admit, I was panicking throughout that whole song if my audio was on and if you guys could hear me, but it was on. I think I haven't broken anything yet. If you guys have seen previous Vone vlogs, you will know that I break a lot of things quite often. So yeah, hello everybody. I see Dudesman is here. Welcome, Dudesman. Thank you once again, because all the tech I've got going on here, you know, we've got the internet cable and the sweet new camera. Thanks to Dudesman. Hello, Denise in Germany. Hello, Charmaine. Hello, Jenny. Hello to my dad running Radio Vone. And hello to the rest of my family. Now, I dropped you guys a challenge right at the start of the vlog. The challenge is drop in the comments your best memory of 2020. I'm going to translate in Portuguese. Então, o desafio de hoje, ponham no comentário, em qualquer uma das plataformas que você estiver assistindo, a sua melhor memória de 2020. Eu sei que foi um ano extremamente difícil para todos nós, mas tá aí o desafio. Vamos lembrar das melhores coisas e botem no comentário que a gente vai falar sobre isso, tá ok? So yes, keep dropping your comments and share your best memory of 2020 with me. This next song is an Vone original. It's available on Spotify and Apple Music and all your favorite streaming platforms. And it's a song that was hugely influenced by all James Bond songs, which is why I opened with that Chris Cornell, You Know My Name. But this is Setting Gold, Rising Silver, a song of my own composition, performed, recorded, and released by my band, The Vone. Here we go. Looking out my window, the sun is slowly setting, reminding all times passed by. In addition to the setting, I find myself gazing upon a place of lonely memory of past, present, and future. A time of action and reaction. Nostalgia at its peak, a deeper feeling like the sea is holding me. Truly nothing lasts forever. The sun is set in the time it took me to write this verse. A fleeting moment of inspiration, never to return but captured forever in this incantation. Time and space permanently etched in my mind. Setting gold, rising silver. This world is one of a kind. Love and peace we all search to find. Though limited three-dimensionally by space and time. As I grow old, I appreciate words of silver and silence of gold. Through craft and patience, I'm told, will come greater fruit as I join the fold. I plant today, tomorrow the seed will grow. It will take me away, and as I come back, true expression I will know. Time and space permanently etched in my mind. Setting gold, Thank you very much. That was Setting Gold, Rising Silver, a song that I wrote, and it was released by my band, The Vone. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music. Thank you so much. I'm going to check the comments in just a second, but first I'd like to say you guys can get updates about my band, The Vone, my baby, my passion project in this website right here, marceloservoni.com. And you can also tip me. I'm accepting any donations on coffee for the price of a cup of coffee. I'm a full-time actor, musician, and all your donations allow me to make more music and spend more time rocking out and entertaining you guys. So you can save that link over there, or you can also donate to me on PayPal. Any donations are very, very welcome. That's paypal.me/Marcelo Servoni. But if you're ready to take that extra leap and join my VIP area online, you can join me on patreon.com/Marcelo Servoni. I think we've got a lot of patrons watching tonight, so let me dive into the comments. Thank you so much. I'm performing at my family home here. My dad's just turning on a heater because we've ran out of firewood, so we've got a heater today. But here we go. Jenny says it's good to be able to tune in to Radio Vone again. That's true. The laws, something changed about the European internet provider and you couldn't tune into Radio Vone. But yeah, that's right. We're broadcasting this live on radiovone.com. Radio Vone's my dad's online radio station, which he has kindly named after my band, which makes me feel very honored. I actually broadcast on Radio Vone every Wednesday at 12 GMT. So tomorrow at 12 GMT, which is like 1 a.m. local New Zealand time. So it's just to send Jenny off to bed. I transmit on Radio Vone. So that's really cool. Fala, pode falar. Eu não consigo entender o que você está falando. Fala.
New Year's Eve party.
That's right. Sorry. My dad keeps trying to mouth things behind the camera, and I suck at lip reading, so I'd rather people just actually talk. It's better. We're going to be having a New Year's Eve party on Radio Vone, so we'll be doing the countdown for New Zealand at 10 a.m. our time, and then we might do the countdown for a few other time zones as well, but we'll be turning the tide, playing lots of good tunes. I'm going to dive back into the comments. We've got Ashling watching. Big hello to Ashling. Big hello to Jimmy Vone as well. Charmaine says the Patreon zone. That's right. We've got all our patrons watching tonight. But you guys still haven't accepted my challenge, or at least I still haven't seen it. Now, I've challenged you guys to drop in the comments your best memory of 2020. Oh, we've got one in right now. Yes. Jenny, all the way down in New Zealand, who's not only our friend, but a fan and a patron as well. She says that her best memory of 2020 is watching Sapphire, that's her little baby girl, and watching Sapphire's musical fire ignite. And I really appreciate you sharing this with me, Jenny. It means the world. And I have to say, I'm really, really pleased to see Sapphire's musical fire ignite as well. I'm really pleased to be part of this journey with Sapphire. Big shout out, hello Sapphire, all the way down in New Zealand. I see you've got a lot of musical talents. You've got potential for drums, potential for guitar, potential for saxophone, potential to sing. Sapphire actually features in one of the Vone's fan-made videos on YouTube. It's called We Are Alive by the Vone Family, and it's really cool to see such a little one getting so excited about music. But yeah, that's right. Yes, I got another one in. Charmaine. A 2020 highlight for Charmaine is getting into university. Congratulations, Charmaine. I'm sorry, everybody, give a big congrats to Charmaine on the chat. That is so cool. I mean, think about it. While the rest of the world is falling apart, you're actually getting into uni. And even though you can't be on campus and you can't do all these things and there's loads of restrictions, you're still studying, you're still learning, and you're still chasing your goals and objectives. And I'm so proud of you, Charmaine. And that's a testament to dealing with the challenges that we have and overcoming them. Life is giving you lemons and you're going, I'm not even gonna make lemonade. I'm just gonna say, fuck the lemons and bail. So, and then I'm really proud of you. Really, really well done. And sorry, my dad's trying to say something else.
Read it.
Read it. We got another one. We got lots of ones coming in right now. More good memories of 2020. Let's end 2020 remembering the best stuff, even though it's been a hard year. Jimmy Vone says, I had a blast in Lisboa in February. That's awesome. James, I'm so happy you got to explore Lisbon. I think it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. That's where I am right now. I'm currently in Lisbon. Can you guys hear that? That is the heater turning on. That heater hasn't seen some life in a while. But yeah, we got some. So, oh, Ashling, you're so sweet. Ashling says, Wednesdays in the park. me and Aisling, she's my beloved girlfriend and partner. We're stuck in lockdown together, so I'm one of the lucky ones. That's actually one of my great memories of 2020. I was going to reveal it later on in the show, but I appreciate Aisling bringing it up. 2020 has been tough, but being locked down with such a wonderful human makes it all the better. So I was definitely one of the lucky ones, locked down with great company. And every Wednesday we had a day off because we were working quite hard during lockdown, working online. And we used to go to the park in Greenwich Park, and it was really lovely, our little date day. So lots of love to you, Ash. And that's also a great memory for me.
2020.
Yes. What's that? Oh, yeah. Is that, wait, let me see. I think Dad has a comment here. I got so many comments now pouring in. Yes. For my dad, 2020's highlight is the creation of Radio Vone. That's true. Woohoo! He's so cute. My dad's here, sat behind watching the show here live with me. And I just think it's just so cool that he actually started his online radio station. It's been his dream for years to have his own radio station. So he looked it up, he got the gear he needed, and he did the best he could with the gear he had. And here we are. He's got his own radio station now. He's such a great DJ. He plays the best tunes from the past 100 years, really. And I'm so proud that he's named it after my band. So now the Vone technically have our own radio station. So it's like double awesome because we get to play exclusive tunes on Radio Vone that haven't played anywhere else. And I get to spin some tracks on Radio Vone. I'll be honest, I feel more nervous for spinning tracks on Radio Vone than I do for these vlogs because DJing is so hard and I really enjoy it. I'm going to read out some more of your awesome memories in a second, but I'm trying to do this thing where I'm mixing it up and I'm going to play some music because I know that my granddad Mario really, really loves when I play more music and talk less. So I'm going to play you guys another song, all right? This one is a single that we released with the Vone this year. It was released in May. I'd like to dedicate this one to my grandparents, Lucia and Claudio. They're the couple kissing on the cover, the artwork of the song. Então, vó Lúcia, vó Cláudio, essa música vai para vocês. É um single que a gente lançou com The Vone em maio desse ano. Vocês dois estão na capa do álbum. Então, quando vocês veem a capa no Spotify, no Apple Music, são vocês que estão na capa. Então, vou dedicar para vocês. Isso aqui é uma música original que eu compus, que se chama It Will Always Be You. This is It Will Always Be You, one of 3 singles that The Vone has released in 2020. And that's another one of my best memories of 2020. We released 3 singles. I mean, considering, I'm really proud that we actually got through to that and did that. So here we go with It Will Always Be You, available on Spotify and Apple Music. I've got a feeling, high on believing, lost in time and space. For you, it's true. I've got a feeling that you feel it too. If only you were there. If only you were there. If only you were there. Oh love, we wouldn't have been lost for good. 'Cause for you time we spent together. I've got a feeling I was mistaken. There is nothing left to do. It's true. This lonely feeling left me destroyed. If only you were there. If only you were there. If only you were there. Oh love, we wouldn't have been lost for good. Even
together. The days went on, they went on. I just went by, a lost leaf caught in the winds of autumn. The days grew cold, and I grew old, cold. Summer foretold that all good things must end. Yes, all good things must come to an end. If all good things must end. Oh, love, let's not pretend we haven't reached our bitter end. Cause for you, it'll always be you. Even if you don't remember the time we spent together. For you, it'll always be you. Even if you don't remember the time we spent together. I do. Thank you so much, guys. I got my mom and dad watching here, and they're singing along with the song, which makes me so happy. That was It Will Always Be You by my band, The Vone, which is available on Spotify, Apple Music. Please do go check it out. If you're new to Twitch, and please drop me a follow here. You can get updates from my band on this site over here for free, marceloservoni.com. And I'm accepting any and all donations. I'm a full-time actor musician. Your donations allow me to make more music and keep being a professional musician as I rock out and keep composing more songs for you guys. So donations at paypal.me/marceloservoni or on Ko-fi. That's ko-fi.com/marceloservoni. Thank you so much for your tips. I really appreciate it. And if you're ready to take the extra leap, you can join my VIP area online and get loads of exclusive content. For example, loads of patrons that are watching the show today get access to the entirety of the demo for the Vone's new and upcoming debut album months before everybody else. We're going to be dropping the first single for the album in March. And then from then on, we'll be releasing a single per month, but the full album will probably only be coming out late 2021. But if you become a patron today, you can listen not only to all the rough bounces, the new songs that have already been recorded, you can also listen to the demo of the whole album from back to front and let me know what you think. Be part of the creative process. Thank you so much. I'm going to dive back into the comments. So at the start of the show, I gave you guys a challenge. Please tell me what your best memory of 2020 is. I'm going to be sharing some of my best memories as well and my worst memories. If you feel comfortable, please feel free to drop your worst memories as well, and we'll talk about it. This is a safe space. This is the Vone community. My prized possession is the Vone community. So thank you so much to you guys out there for watching and being a part of it. To be part of the Vone community, all you need to do is want to be part of it. Watch the streams. I do Vone Vlog every Tuesday. This is Vone Vlog 22. Some people will be with me on this journey from the very start of me starting these vlogs. And that's all you need to do. And you can get updates by going to marceloservoni.com. And if you'd like to take the extra step, you can become a patron as well. So, Dunny says, one of my best memories of 2020 was a barbecue birthday party with Marcelo. We commemorated his birthday together. That's right. When lockdown ended in Portugal here around late August, early September time, I came to Portugal and we celebrated my birthday together. That barbecue was amazing. And this is what I mean. Even in a hard year like 2020, if we dig deep enough, we're going to find a lot of positive memories out there. So here, this is it. We got more comments as well pouring in. Dudesman says that his best memory of 2020 was moving to Japan for 6 months. Now, Dudesman, I know that you had to cut your journey short because of COVID, and so that was pretty tough, but I'm glad that you're also looking at the fact that you did actually spend 6 months there. When I was speaking to you the other day, I honestly didn't think you were there for that long. That's epic, and I've seen the photos, and you seem to have had such a great time. Fun fact of the day, by the way, I started studying Japanese, and it's partly because of Dudesman, because I feel like his passion for Japan and him telling me stories about Japan influenced me. It's also partly because I spoke to my cousin's girlfriend's dad, who's a university professor recently, and he told me some interesting linguistic facts about how Japanese, affects the way your brain works. Obviously, if you learn it from a young age, I don't think it would affect my brain at my age, but I'm curious to see how my personality is affected when I'm speaking in a language that has an entirely different alphabet. I've always wanted to learn a language with a different alphabet, and it was either going to be Greek or like Chinese or Russian or Japanese, and Japanese took the cake, partly because of Dudesman, partly because of that conversation, and because of this anime that I'm absolutely addicted to. This is anime called Attack on Titan that Dudesman introduced me to, and I'm just so addicted to it, and I'm hearing them speaking Japanese. I find the language so enticing, and I feel like it's such a different culture in the language. I feel like I have a different personality when I speak Portuguese versus when I speak English. And so, but those languages are very similar. So now I'm very curious, what happens if I learn an entirely different language? Is that going to affect the way I see myself or the way I perceive time and space because of the way we quantify different things in different languages? So that's the fun fact of the day. Thank you, Dudesman, for inspiring me. I'm now learning Japanese. And I challenge Ashling as well, because we can do Duolingo together. Ash, have you started your Japanese on Duolingo? I want to see you on the scoreboard. Ashling actually says, go Charmaine. Yes, once again, congrats Charmaine for starting university. And congrats for doing it during such a tough year, making it happen. My granddad says, meu melhor momento de 2020 foi Alentejo at the beach with one of the best cats. That's right. I'm a great cat. Danny's a great cat. Dudesman's a great cat. And Ashling's a great cat. I'm reading cat because I like that expression and because he put a cat emoji in. But that's true. Me and my granddad, Danny, Dudesman, and Ashling, we went on a little beach getaway in the summer, which was absolutely amazing. And it's definitely one of my best memories of 2020. I'm going to share with you guys some of my best memories now as well. Definitely one of those, Alentejo. I have to say, seeing my dad turn his life around, like even though he lost his job, he's become a fully qualified real estate agent and he sold his first house already. So I'm just so proud of him for making it happen. He's watching right here. Pretty proud of you, Dad, and proud of both my parents. Like, they had to leave the country they were living in. They were completely uprooted and they've just made life happen as a support bubble for each other, and I'm really proud of them. Seeing my family again after months of uncertainty was certainly one of my best memories of 2020. It's great to be here in Portugal, broadcasting the Vone vlog for you guys. And I have to say, one of my best professional moments of 2020 was the moment when I realized I could almost pay for a full day in the studio for the Vone using only the donations from friends, family, fans, and patrons. Starting Patreon is something that wouldn't have happened if it weren't for lockdown. I was in a moment of deep anxiety at like 4 a.m. at the peak of the first lockdown in the UK. There was so much uncertainty. I had no idea what was going to happen and I couldn't sleep. I think a lot of us were affected in our ability to sleep. I know my sister was. She struggled to sleep during the lockdown that she was experiencing in Qatar. And one of these evenings, I just decided to start a Patreon page because I was like, I've been meaning to do this for years. I bet you no one's going to be part of it, but I'll build it anyway. And at least it's built and I'll feel like I did something tonight. And then what do you know? 6 months down the line, I got 31 patrons and a bunch of past patrons as well, because you can be a patron like temporarily. You don't have to join and stay forever. I really appreciate you guys that have been with me for 6 months, but it's just so exciting. And so that only happened because of COVID. So I'm looking on the bright side there. I'm going to dive into some more comments here. What do we got here? My sister's favorite memory of 2020. Getting to spend second quarantine with you. Oh, sis. Because the first one was pretty lonely. Oh, I love you, sis.
I bet it was. It was really tough. You know, you're so isolated and you guys are just like couldn't see anyone. It was worse for you than for me, but I feel really blessed to have spent the second one with you as well, being here in Portugal. So this is awesome. And Grandad says many moments. Charmaine saying thank you, Ash. That's awesome. Yeah, congratulations once again, Charmaine. And Charmaine says 2020 would not have been the same without Radio Vone. So that's really exciting. Lots of positivity. We're sharing positivity with the world, people. And that's what makes me so happy. I'm going to play you some more music, all right? This next song I'm going to dedicate to my lovely girlfriend, Aisling, and to my great-grandfather, Zé Carlos Medeiros. I think he's watching, actually. So I'm going to say that in Portuguese as well. Vô Zé, você está assistindo aí no Brasil. Obrigado por assistir no Facebook. Essa música é dedicada a você, que a gente compôs essa música junto e lançou essa música junto esse ano. Te amo, Zé. So this song I dedicate to Aisling and to Zé because we composed it together in 2019. We recorded it in 2019. And we released it in August 7th, 2020. So The Vone got its first radio play thanks to this song. That was Maritime Radio in Greenwich, which is a pretty big local London radio station, and the John Toll Show, BBC Northern Ireland. So that was a really big break for us, you know? And it's all thanks to this song. It's all thanks to my girlfriend Aisling, you know, because being Northern Irish, we were capable of applying to radio stations up there with a bit more of like a reason to do it. And so thank you, Aisling. Thank you, Zé. Muito obrigado, Zé. This is an original song written by me, lyrics by Aisling Groves McKeown, and the melody and the chords by my great-granddad, Zé Carlos. So my great-granddad is still in Brazil, still a jobbing musician, and he wrote the song. When I say written by me, all I did was I sort of took Aisling's poem, his melody, and crunched them together. But really, it's composed by those two. I'm just a mediator. This is Greenwich. It's available on Spotify and Apple Music, so please do go check it out. Here we go.
Dancing with the words, you felt like a song to me. When I felt you love and hold me tight, you became a fact I knew was right. A lesson I have learned, one I had no clue I had to learn. At sea, saw myself reflect in the clear ocean's night, and the earth was pointing at me when I wrote, even though no one knows, it kept me afloat. Balancing our force and rays of light, atoms under pressure, birthing, burning bright. But when I looked down, we were rooted sound on earth. When I was lost at sea, saw myself reflect in the clear ocean's night, and the earth was pointing at me when I wrote, even though no one knows, kept me afloat. Foot on either side will let us see. Sunrise isn't just a distant memory, and so when it sets, we can turn our back. Dawn is in our dusk. lost at sea. Saw myself reflect in the clear ocean's night, and the earth was pointing at me when I wrote, even though no one knows, kept me afloat. When did I know you love me so? When did I know? Thank you very much. That's Greenwich, released by my band The Vone, composed by my great-grandfather Zé Carlos Medeiros, who's watching on Facebook Live right now, and by my girlfriend Aisling Groves McKeown. She wrote the poem, I turned it into a lyric, matched it to his melody. So big shout out. Listen to the song on Spotify and Apple Music or your favorite streaming platform. And yeah, I really miss singing that because Aisling sings duet with me and the lead guitar is played by my great-grandfather. We recorded it at the Book House Studio in Bermondsey in London in 2019. What a great memory, what a great record to have. So that's an original single released by The Vone. That's number 2. We released 3 original singles this year, which I'm really proud of. And that's the single number 2 this year. I'm going to dive back into the comments now. Radio Vone, my dad here saying, thanking everybody for listening to Radio Vone. And I really appreciate everybody listening. It's really awesome to do that. Got more comments coming in here. Such a beautiful song. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, let's definitely continue. If you're new to the stream, I challenge you guys to drop your best memory of 2020. ASJ is watching. ASJ, such a great friend of mine, dear friend. And she's also one of the Vone's patrons and my patron. And I really appreciate it. She says, my best memory of the whole year is in fact the Wings of Angels that got under Marcelo's incredible skill to play our incredible collaboration project at my mother's funeral. As my mama pulled up in her coffin, he blasted Summertime through my street and in the service. It was incredible. Sort of celestial. You're incredible, Marcelo, love of my life. ASJ, thank you so much for such a wonderful comment. I have to say, it was a very emotional day, but I'm really happy you cherished that as a good memory. I mean, this has been such a dark year. You've had such a tough year, ASJ, tougher than most, and I admire your strength. You have strength in spades, and honestly, you inspire me to be stronger and to face my daily challenges. So thank you for being an inspiration for me. And yeah, it was a fortune and an honor for me to play at your mom's funeral. We did a collaboration. ASJ's got this brain where she mashes like music that you never think could be put together. So she put Tina Turner's Simply the Best and mashed that up with Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake, because those were 2 of her mom's favorite pieces of music. And she sang it to me on a Zoom call. She's like, I imagine it going like, na 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 na, boom, 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 boom. And then I just translated what she was singing to like, na, na, da, 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 oh, ba, la, 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 la. Anyway, the full song is available on the Vone's YouTube channel, so you just gotta search up Tina Turner's Simply the Best. Thank you for that inspiration, ASJ. I've been rehearsing the song actually because it's quite hard to keep it in my memory. It's a really hard arrangement, but it's because you came up with that in your brain somehow, and I was just trying to translate it to the guitar. So thank you for sharing that, ASJ. Aisling says, Dudu, you've turned Marcelo into a Japanophile. That's true. I absolutely just love Japan now. Danny says, anime, woo! Charmaine says, Attack on Titan is great. Yes, it is, isn't it? By the way, drop in the comments if you guys got any drinks that you're drinking as well. I've actually got a bit of port back here. Bit of port. This was a Christmas gift from my uncle Bruno. Thank you so much, Bruno. My dad and my mom are having a little bit as well. I propose a toast to you guys
to the Vone community, to Radio Vone, to facing our challenges, and to living. Here's to us, guys. What do we got here? Lots of comments. Such an amazing trip. Ashling's reminiscing as well. My mother saying, my best memory was when I went to Chiang Mai in Thailand to do yoga and meditation. That's true. That was before the pandemic even started. What a fortune, eh? I'm so happy. I saw the photos. I'm really glad you have that memory to cherish. That's true. A lot of stuff still did happen in January and February before the world fell apart. So there are good memories to hold on to, because I see a lot of stories out there, people going like, God, 2020 just sucks. But there's a lot of positivity. I'll have to say, like, some of my worst memories are attached to my best memories. Like, hands down, my worst memory of 2020 was my granddad having a heart attack and me hearing about it on the phone and knowing that I couldn't run over to him immediately. I was in Northern Ireland at the time with Aisling, and it was just tough. But at the same time, I've now got to see him. Now I got to hang out loads with him here in Portugal. He's survived, he's stronger than ever, and he's watching on the stream. So lots of love to you, Granddad. So we can always look on the bright side of life. I'm sure we can. Thank you so much for all these lovely comments. Apologies if I missed any. Please drop in the comments if I missed any. I love how much you guys are putting, you're rising to the challenge today. Jimmy Vone, you didn't know the Learning to Fly song by Pink Floyd. Did you learn that this year? If you learned that. Oh, you didn't know it. You heard it on Radio Vone. Oh, wow. Dad, you introduced Jimmy Vone to Learn to Fly by Pink Floyd. I mean, that's one of my favorite Pink Floyd songs. That's so cool. So it sounds like Radio Vone is putting a lot of positivity into people's lives and introducing people to new music, which is really cool. People are celebrating my sister's show. My sister came up with a playlist of all her favorite jazz tunes from the 20s and 30s. She's really big into 20s and 30s jazz, and she called it The Groove, or The Grove. No, The Groove. So really glad that you guys enjoyed that show on Radio Vone. Yippee-ki-yay. I mean, Jenny said the world totally needed a lockdown, though, let's be honest. In fairness, as much as it's been really tough, there's been a lot of lessons learned and a lot of time for reflecting. And I do think a lot of people have found that useful. So I'm going to play you guys another song now. Thank you so much for dropping in the comments your best years, best memories. One of my favorite memories of 2020 is this. Check this out, guys. This is a gift that I got from Danny's niece. Danny is one of our patrons, my granddad's partner. She gave this to me for Christmas. Her name's B. Hola, B. She made this. It's a Vone dagger, completely made out of paper. It says Marcelo, and it actually has a sheath. Look at that. So I've got like a full-on knife, like a Vone knife now. So big shout out to B, and thank you for this awesome gift. Obrigado, B. Muito amor para você. É uma das minhas memórias que eu guardo no coração de 2020. Everybody's loving that. That's cool. Saúde. Oh, Danny says I'm drinking wine. Cheers, Danny. That's good. I'm drinking wine as well. Dudesman, how am I doing, Dudesman? Dudesman gave me a bit of feedback in the last vlog. He said, you need to sound more conversational, man. You speak too fast, and you gotta just really interact with the chat. So am I doing better? Am I doing better, Dudesman? Anyway, here we go. I have some more music to cheer you guys up. This next one actually goes out to Dudesman. It's time for the third original single released by The Vone in 2020. I'm really proud that we've recorded and released 3 singles this year. It's definitely one of my most cherished achievements. This one's called 1984. It's also available on Spotify and Apple Music, so do go check it out if you want a lot of heavy rock and roll in your life. The full band version really rocks. Like, turn it up loud and just rock out in your living room. Dudesman says, yeah, you're doing good, mate. Thanks, bro. Really appreciate it. I'll send the clip to B later. Thank you. Please do send the clip. Manda beijão pra B, beijão pra B. I actually told her to watch. She might be watching on Facebook, Dudesman. I'm not sure. I think she might be watching on Facebook. You just noted my... Jenny says, wait. I just noticed your headphones. That's right, people. I fixed my headphones with some duct tape. There's this quote that I think I should put on a t-shirt that says, duct tape, holding rock and roll together. I mean, there's pretty much nothing you can't fix without duct tape. My dad turned to me and he said, dude, that tape is really powerful. You be careful, all right? They literally fix airplane wings with that. Not to put any more panic on anyone who's scared of flying out there. But yeah. Oh, Jimmy Vone's enjoying it. Drop C. Yes. That's right, we're in drop C for this song. The original song is in drop C, but I'm actually going to play it in drop D because I don't have a spare guitar here. And I found a way of singing it in drop D, so slightly higher pitching. That doesn't hurt my voice. I'm going to make it a bit more of an acoustic song, which is why I was saying a second ago that if you want to listen to the full heavy metal version, check it out on Spotify, 1984 by my band, The Vone. But this is going to be the acoustic pared down version, which you guys haven't heard yet. You've only heard me try to replicate the full band version without a band. So now I'm going to actually give you an acoustic version of the song. So we're in drop D, not drop C, but the drop C sounds hella badass. Dudesman says, 984, hell yeah! I know it's your favorite song, Dudesman, so this one goes out to you. Radio Vone says, it's time to mosh pit. Yeah. Careful with those vocal cords. That's true, Jimmy Vone. Gotta be careful with the vocal folds. But I found a nice way of singing it without hurting myself. And it's gonna sound nice and acoustic. Here we go. With the third single released by The Vone in 2020. In this retrospective. This is 1984. Load a big rack of guitars to turn up with the amp stack. Wasting lights, flinging and flashing the world away. Dynamite, exploding and raging and longing for you, longing for you. Wake up, shake it off, can it be true? Can it be true? That it's not 1984 for ourselves anymore, anymore, anymore. I can't see the purple rain. I'd do anything for your love and the fame and the fame and the fame. Big brothers are game. Playing a show, playing a show. Let it go, can't let it go, can't let it go. Rockin' on, rockin' a show, rockin' a show. Let it go, can't let it go, can't let it go. Where's my Terminator, Predator, Alien, Robot War? Where are the flying cars and self-drying jackets that make the lore? Apocalypse isn't as fun as it used to be. The future is none of the glory we used to see. Open your eyes, open your eyes. Time you gotta shake it off, let it all die, let it all die. We once lived in 84. Time of revolution and pain at its core, at its core, at its core. Now I see the purple rain. We've been bringing the end of the world. We're insane, we're insane, we're insane. We're all to blame. We know this moment won't last, but we're still having a blast. And rockin', jumping up and down, and relaxing the frown. At the rock show, forget the shadows that were cast by the glorified past. Gonna rock the front row at the rock show. Not sure that even back then we really thought for ourselves. We were just stuck in the shells of a rock show. Forget that. At the top of our lungs, we don't stop when we're done. We're gonna let it all go at the rock show. Let it all go at the rock show. Let it all go at the rock show. Let's go, let it all go at the rock show. We have nowhere left to grow. Losing control. The earth is burning up in a flare. So let's go, so let's go, so let's go. But let the rock show take you there.
I know I promised you an acoustic version, but I just couldn't help myself. It had to get up energy towards the end. I never play that song right. I was complaining to my dad before I started the Vone vlog. Why do I write such hard music to play? I mean, did you see my hands? You can see the hands on the little screen on the top right corner there. Try singing something while you're doing. We have nowhere left to grow, losing control. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna start writing just 4 chord songs. How does that sound to you guys? Do you guys want to hear me write 4 chord songs? Oh, my days. Robot War, says Dudesman. Yeah, I know you like that lyric, bro. Jenny's loving the guitar cam. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You can see how I play it, which is good. That's true. Jenny says, 2020 highlight was acing virtual charades on the 1984 launch party, even if we did lose. That's true, Jenny. That's actually one of my 2020 highlights that I hadn't said yet. We had our first virtual launch party as a consequence to social distancing and COVID, and it was just so awesome to have my family, Jenny and Charmaine, as VIP fans at our virtual launch party. It was a huge success. We're going to be having another virtual launch party. Save the date, 19th of February, 2021, for the release of the Vone's next single, You Let Me Rant. Also with lyrics written by Aisling Groves McKeown. So that's one of my cherished memories as well there, Jenny. Charmaine says, our team definitely won. Yeah, you guys did. Jenny says, I heard Who Do You Want to Be Today? Who Do You Want to Be? On Radio Vone last month, and it took me back to the live. Yes, because I had that as a suggestion in the musical charades, and I was like, I can't remember what I did, but I was so bad at miming it. Did I hum it? I think I hummed it. No, we weren't allowed to hum because it was charades. I don't know what I did. But I just know that at the end, no one knew the song. But my dad's always spinning it on Radio Vone. It's a tune. Who do you want to be today? Who do you want to be? Dudesman says, no, boo. Hard songs all the way. All right, Dudesman. It's, you know what I mean? It's your call, bro. I give the fans what they want. So if you guys don't want 4 chord songs, you got it. I'm going to keep writing the tastiest riffs with Marek and with the rest of the guys in the Vone. And if they're hard to play, guess what? I just need to practice, don't I? I don't practice enough. That's the truth. Yeah, oingo boingo. Danny's requesting You Let Me Rant. All right. Okay, I'll do that for you, Danny. I will play you Let Me Rant. This is the Vone's upcoming single, but it's the acoustic version of the song. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. You Let Me Rant, out on the 19th of February.
Treasure when you haven't answered me. I've assumed that time wasn't on your side. Not you aren't on mine. Just like the air that we both share, I sometimes forget that you exist. You hear my words, but not the ones your pride collects. 'Cause your eyes and ears are cleaner than lovers. We will never have a special day. No one expects it. And yet when all my love's long lost, you will be there like air. I rant and rave and roar. I celebrate the waves you make without trying to soothe and tame. Let the grit grow in your shell. Special treasure when you haven't answered me. I've assumed that time wasn't on your side, not you aren't on mine.
I actually wrote this acoustic version of the song while I was at the beach, on that beach getaway with my granddad back in the summer. So that's a cherished memory for 2020 as well.
I will never carve our names in a tree, but I love its roots and branches. We will build a living boat and we will sail
till those distant beaches. We will never have a special day, no one expects it. And yet when all my love's long lost, you will be there. You let me rant and rave and roar, you celebrate the waves I make without trying to soothe and tame. Let the grit grow in my shell. You knew and know it was my special treasure. When you haven't answered me, I've assumed that time wasn't on your side, not you aren't on mine. Not you aren't on mine. I was never an either or, better what's the lyric? I was never an either or, no better half, no forevermore. Not a sacrifice in sight, no shedding old skin, letting the past go. Exorcism free of pathetic fallacies, you're the truest thing that I know. Truest thing that I know. I was never an either or, no little death, no petite more. No wish for you and me and all we've been to clear into the dark. No wish for thee forgotten, you're ever constant but never haunting. You and I on the same boat together, live and die in real space and time. You let me rant and rave and roar and celebrate the waves I make without trying to soothe and tame. You let the grit grow in my shell. You knew and know it was my special treasure. When you haven't answered me, I've assumed that time wasn't on your side, not you aren't on mine. Not you aren't on mine. No, you aren't on mine.
That's You Let Me Rant, guys. New song, as of yet unreleased, to be released on the 19th of February as a full band song by my band, The Vone. That was a request by Danny, so that went out to Danny. I just got a notification saying you've got a guitar lesson in 30 minutes. Jenny, that's you. I'll see you for our online guitar lesson in 20 minutes. Oh, did I just freeze? I just froze? Am I working? Oh, I've broken it. I had to break something, didn't I? Yeah. Classic. We've never, to this day, had a Vone vlog where I haven't broken something. But I assume you guys can still hear me. So while the cam reboots, I will keep chatting. Why did that happen? No idea. Let me check this out. Oh my god, no idea why. It's just broken. It was working so well. Everything was going so well. Let's check the comments. I bet everybody's laughing at the fact that I've broken things. Just reboot the app. Great idea, Dudesman. Dudesman for the save. All right, I'm currently rebooting the app. That's what I'm gonna do. Reboot the app and reboot it. We on? We on? Oh my days. No, we're not on. Didn't work. I think the problem might not be with the camera. It might be with Streamlabs. I think I broke Streamlabs, guys. So I'm gonna restart Streamlabs and stick around because I wasn't done. I had a lot more to share with you guys. So if you're on YouTube, I'll come back on the same stream. If you're on Twitch, it's gonna